point of emphasis to get the passing game going, to try to work on that. How has that come along early in camp? They said there's still some timing issues, but that's to be expected early. But overall, how's that going?
It's going pretty good, especially going against the type of defense we're going against in practice. They run a lot of crazy looks and stuff, and it's tough early in camp. But we've been able to get a lot done and make some big plays, even as much stuff that they're throwing at us. So, we're trying to work on our stuff and trying to make our stuff work. Appreciate it, Tony. But we've done a pretty good job thus far.
How have those young guys come along? Because you're probably going to have to rely on a couple of those guys, especially as you get into the year.
Yes, sir. They come along pretty good. This is a tough. This is a tough offense to come in, and and really kind of know everything at the beginning. But those guys are working really hard, and they're spending extra time with the coaches, spending extra time with older guys, and they should be a pretty good group.
As first scrimmages go, was it pretty typical for what you see in the first time out and people running around trying to impress and whatnot?
Yeah, for the most part. And it's tough when we don't have all the guys playing. Some guys are banged up early in camp. But for what we had and for what we have in our offense installed right now, we did a pretty good job. And we've done a pretty good job. So there's some positives. Definitely still have a lot of things to work on. But we have a positive outlook.
Brian said you guys put some points on the board. Can you just talk a little bit about how you got your momentum and what started working for you guys?
Right. And our defense, playing against our defense, they're a group that you might have a big play here or there, but they're pretty solid and pretty sound. So what we just try to do is just try to make the plays when they're there for us to make, and we were able to do that a couple times today. And we've done it this week, so that's the most positive. Getting some guys back on our side, healthy would be nice too.
How did you throw the ball? How did you think you threw the ball today?
I threw it pretty good. Felt good. Saw things well. Obviously, there's some things still got to work on, but it felt pretty good.
We got about 3 minutes left. We might need Brian Adams. You might have to leave him. Okay.
Morgan, any young guys that stood out to you today?
Yeah, I really like our fullback, DJ. And he's come in as a young guy. And he hasn't been here very long, so he's doing really well for us, and I think he's going to be able to contribute. And some of the young receivers doing well as well, and some of the offensive linemen. There's a lot of guys that are doing well. DJ's what stuck out in my head today.
Morgan, have you had to balance, bringing along Maxwell and Buki as well, and getting your work done and concentrating on what you're doing? Has that been a difficult balance? How have you managed that so far in camp?
It's not a tough balance. Some people say when you teach, you try to teach, you learn it better. So it's only helped me, having those young guys, and I think it also helps that Max and Buki are two pretty good guys, and Buki's funny, and Max really wants to be good. So that helps too, but it's been fun to be around those guys and try to contribute and help them as much as I can, because I remember being that freshman, not too long ago, and trying to seek knowledge. So I just try to help as much as I can.